And now, Maestro Jack Everly, our orchestra, and military choruses perform the Armed Forces Medley. Whether here or watching at home, if you are able, please stand when your service is presented.
The United States Coast Guard.
United States Air Force and United States Space Force. United States Marines.
It is our honor to introduce the distinguished chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff.
Please welcome General Mark A. Milley.
Good evening. Tonight we celebrate our 154th Memorial Day, and we pause to honor the more than 1 million Americans who made the ultimate sacrifice since the founding of our nation. We remember their courage. We remember how they lived. We remember their selfless service. We honor their sacrifice. And behind every one of these men and women is a family, a husband or a wife, a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, a son or daughter, taken too soon, a child left behind, a dream never realized. For the families of the fallen, every day is Memorial Day. Each of our fallen gave their tomorrows for our today and gave their last full measure of devotion so we, all of us, as Americans, under these colors of red, white, and blue, can continue to hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men and all women are created free and equal, and that we are endowed by our Creator with the inalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So we pause. We pause on Memorial Day to remember, and we rededicate ourselves to give meaning to their sacrifice by continuing to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and to defend our principles and our way of life. Tonight, thousands of Americans are deployed across the globe on freedom's frontier, defending against those who would do us harm. We stand the watch. We stand the watch to ensure that our fallen did not die in vain, to ensure that this experiment in liberty, this government of the people, by the people, and for the people, shall not perish from this earth. On behalf of those deployed around the world, and all of the 2.1 million of us wearing the cloth of our nation, and the Joint Chiefs of Staff with me here on the stage, thank you. Thank you for remembering. Thank you for remembering our fallen and honoring the cause for which they lived.
Ships on vigor of the waves of skimming, barren summits to the verdant plains. Each horizon is a new beginning, rise and reign. Far from the fjords and the ice-cold currents, brave and soar over new frontiers. Songs and sagas of a painted German, shields and spears. Vows of favor or the thrill of plunder, pulled together for the clan and kin. Clank of hammers and the crash of thunder pound within. Oh, 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 the echoes of eternity. Oh, 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 Valhalla calling me. Oh, 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 to pluck the strings of destiny. Oh, Valhalla calling me. Valhalla calling me.
I was rolling along with my bike in the wind, just me and my Harley and a couple of friends, chasing the sun in that Arizona sky. Saw a sign up ahead and we slowed down at this little old bar outside of town, 'cause that desert heat, it sure enough makes a man dry. So we parked our bikes and went on in. This big old cowboy, he said, "Hey friend, there's a biker bar down the road, if you don't mind." I didn't think much of it, and we sat down, till him and his buddies, they all gathered around and said, "Boys, you have to leave, we don't serve your kind." Well, my friend said, "Rowdy, we ought to go. It's just a few more miles into New Mexico. We don't need no trouble, and chances are we'd lose." But I said, "Hey, hoss, if you don't mind, I'm gonna sit right here with this beer of mine, 'cause me and these boys have damn sure paid our dues." He said, "Bikers ain't nothing but wannabes. You roll in here and try to do as you please, trying to look tough, wearing those cute little vests. Y'all don't know about working and living off the land. You see, cowboys are the last of the real men. This guy's like us, the wild, wild west. So we could take it outside or fight right here, but ain't no way in hell you're gonna finish that beer. And that little vest of yours would sure look good on my wife." Well, I looked at the boys and they all looked at me, and they could see in my eyes it was about to be World War III, 'cause this old boy damn sure had enough. So I stood up quick and put down my beer, and I smacked that old boy right upside the ear, and I looked around, and then they all just kind of stepped aside. I said, "Guys, I told you we ain't here to fight, and if old Jethro there wasn't so uptight, he'd see that hell we're all on the same damn side. 'Cause my daddy served in Vietnam, and he gave his life for Uncle Sam, and old Ed here, he did 2 tours in Iraq. And I was in the Navy after Desert Storm. That was just before my son was born. If it wasn't for that, you damn right I'd have gone back. We all fought and bled so you can be free, and this vest right here means a world to me, and these patches I wear tell the story of my life. Well, I earned them all, and you could damn sure bet it's gonna take all y'all to try to whip this vet, so let's do this thing if you boys still wanna step outside." But just then old Jethro got on up and grabbed his hat and said, "We've had enough," shook my hand and said, "Sir, you have my respect." Well, he bought us around and we drank and drank, and it goes to show, no matter what you think, don't you ever put your hands on a biker's vest.
It's my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone. Neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs and voices never shared, and no one dared disturb the sound of silence. Fool said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer